Good morning, thriving warriors and those who wish they were. Let's see if I can get this better. I've done this earlier. Well, not great, but here we are, another day. Alexa, good morning.
It's Wednesday, September 14th. The time is 6:24 a.m. Currently, in Toronto, 67 degrees Fahrenheit and partly sunny skies. Today, you can expect lots of sun with a high of 86 degrees and a low of 62 degrees.
Great. Okay, here we are. We are at the Oasis. This is the dining hall. I'm sitting at the table, which you cannot see, but you can see the counter behind me, and past that is the kitchen. So what do we do here at Thriving Warrior Career Services? We help you get from where? Charlene, from where? From point A to point B, where B is better than A. B is better. Not the path that you have been on, maybe like this, maybe path you're on is like that, down. We help you get from point A to point B. That's it. Very simple. And we do that in a number of ways. One is this morning podcast, this daily morning podcast where we leave little breadcrumbs, as Professor Nancy Kane would say, easy to pick up, easy to follow, not hard, something to think about through the day. And if you just, I can promise you that if you do these, you pick these up and you, interesting. Every day, think about it, integrate it into your life, you will get to point B. All right, cool. Now, so that's one way. We have our online 4-week course down below, boom, on Teachable. Remember to subscribe, click on the bell. We also have a morning video that I watch or I listen to in order to help create this. And we have a TED Talk each day, and then we have our Seth Godin. So there's a lot packaged into this little podcast. In addition to that, we work with people in prisons and around the country through through email, through correspondence, through telephone calls. And we have our on-campus, fully immersive, intensive programs here, which we're just starting up at the Oasis, and in Pahrump, which is now almost full. So that's a 24/7 fully immersive where we provide housing, clothing, food, hygiene, transportation assistance for everything to help you get from point A to point B. So this is not designed for the people who don't need help. We are not interested in people that say, I just need a room. Okay, that's cool. That's just not what we do. We are for the people who say, I need everything, or I need almost everything. I'm willing and able, I'm ready, willing and able. I just need some help and direction and encouragement and leadership and nurturing and love. Those are the kind of people we're looking for to help. And so that's what we do. We are 3 minutes and 42 seconds into this now. I'm going to continue to prepare my tea. So one of the things I add to my tea is this super creamer, turmeric. Cool. What does that mean? I don't know. No, it's turmeric and other things that act as a sort of creamer. Not sure why I need a creamer, but voila, I have it. I didn't bring anything over to put my tea bag on, so I have to leave my tea bag in my cup. And then to top it all off, I add a little coconut oil. Maybe a teaspoon of coconut oil for the metabolism, as they say. Get it going. And I have our juice, which I did not bring over, thanks to Charlene and Anna last night. Now removing the foresaid tea bag, draining it by wrapping the string around it a little bit, and then putting it on the spoon on the coaster. Okay, cool. So let's just today for a few minutes take a little review of what we're doing. Let me see if that is better. Maybe. Okay, it's simple. Getting from point A to point B is simple. It's just not easy. It's simple. Break bad habits, develop new good habits. Boom. That's all you need to do. But how do you do that? That's the hard part. Habits are unconscious behavior. We do them, we don't even know we're doing them. We do it automatically. That's what habits are, unconscious behavior. We have good habits, like getting up in the morning, making our bed, brushing our teeth, et cetera, et cetera. We just do it unconsciously. Driving a car, we do that unconsciously. And we have bad habits, smoking, drugs, the things that we do that are not good for us when we get a surge of dopamine, which is going to make us want to do something. So if we're not going to do something good, we get a surge of dopamine, which gets us to want to do something, and we're under stress, or hungry, angry, lonely, tired, and we get a jolt, a massive burst of dopamine, we're going to want to go do something. And that's where addictions come in, because it becomes unconscious behavior. We just automatically do this, whatever this is. Okay, so it's simple. Break bad habits, replace with good habits. It's just not easy to do that. We need to know what our bad habits are. And then we can go to Aaliyah Crum, who talks about changing a belief, which is what underlies a habit somewhere deep, deep down. So smoking could be a habit, but there was a belief somewhere way back down of why it's cool to smoke. I would say a great way to break a habit is to go to the underlying belief and reframe it. So instead of smoking is cool, when did I think smoking was cool? What was the first thing that got me to be like, yeah, I want to smoke. Smoking's cool. Go back to that, that age, then do a reframe. Reframe would mean to just see it a different way. So instead of seeing it as cool, see it as it's really expensive. Become a slave to it. And it leaves a bad taste in your mouth, and you lose your sense of smell or your sense of taste or whatever it is. Smoking, health problems. You're not taking care of your health by smoking. So do a reframe at that point. Change your belief about smoking. Now you need to just change the habit. So some people switch from smoking to Tootsie Pops. Tootsie Pops, something like that. Break the habit, have another habit that's not as bad, and then replace that habit till eventually you don't have a habit of what to do. Could be chewing gum, who knows? As Jordan Peterson say, whatever turns your crank, man. Okay, so it's simple. How do you become successful? It's simple. Replace bad habits with good habits. Okay, well, what's the problem with that? Well, replacing habits is a problem. The other problem with that is, well, what are the good habits, man? What should I replace them with? And that's kind of where we come in. And one simple thing would be to implement the elegant equation. Bond, add value, and ask. So if you have all of your relationships where you bond with the people, you add value to their life, and then you ask them to do something. If you create that as a fundamental underlying habit, I will always bond with people. I want people to like me. What's a characteristic of people liking me? What do I need to do to get people to like me? Oh, I need them to trust me. Right. So I have to act in a certain way so that I'm trusted. Okay? Bonding. What do I have to do to get people like me? I need to be dependable. I need to be responsible. I need to be respectful. Did I already say that? Well, kind of going with the R theme there. So there's certain things I need to do to bond with people. I want to see the world the way they see it, or I want them to see the world the way I see it. Bond. Add value, make their life better. Hey, what can I do to help you? Not what can I manipulate you to do for me? What can I do for you? Making people's lives better. And then asking, hey, you want to go do this? Want to do that? Hey, can I exchange this for that? If I mow your lawn, will you pay me? It'll make their life better. Hey, your lawn needs to be mowed. I'd be happy to mow your lawn. If you pay me, or I'd be happy to mow your lawn for $20, whatever, I don't know. Bond, add value, ask. So it's simple. Becoming successful is simple. It's just not easy. You have to do it. Okay, so let's move on to Seth Godin. Actually, talk about quickly today's TED Talk. Yesterday's TED Talk was Daniel Amen. What we learned from 83,000 brain scans, basically the brain can easily be damaged. The brain can be repaired to an extent by using a brain smart program. And this is a brain smart program. It's designed to help improve your brain. Our approach, though, is to become successful. We're going to help you learn and nurture new skills so you become successful. And our definition of success is what? Money. It's a function of money times meaning and purpose. You have to have meaning and purpose. And the more meaning and purpose you have, the more successful you will be. It's not about money. It's about meaning and purpose. Okay, so that was yesterday, Daniel Amen. Brain can be damaged, brain can be repaired through a Brain Smart program, and this is a Brain Smart program. Today, Jordan Peterson, IQ, essential to know IQ, to know about IQ, essential, because every job has an IQ range. If your IQ is too low, the job is going to be too hard, and your coworkers are going to think of you as a moron. If your IQ is too high, the job is going to be boring, and you're going to think of your coworkers and your boss and everyone else as a moron. So you need to know two things. One, what is the IQ range for this job? And two, what is my IQ? And then you match your IQ into a job. Job, boom, job, boom. And where do you want to be? You want to be at about the top 25 percentile. So the job is not too easy, but it's not too hard. Okay, so you want to be in the top 20. If you're at 50%, you're just a person who's there. You're not the whipping post, the whipping boy, and you're not the superstar egotistical maniac. So you want it to be about in the 75 percentile. We can help you learn your IQ with the Wonderlic test that Jordan Peterson talks about, and with the grading score that has the sheets of here's what IQ ranges are that he talks about. So that's Jordan Peterson for today. And now we can go to Seth Godin. Seth Godin, very important one. This goes to bonding. Feature creep, or the elegant equation. Feature creep. 1, adding another feature is cheap compared to the benefits it offers to new users or existing ones. True. 2, once a feature is added, it is almost never removed. True. 3, when enough features are added, the system breaks down and fails. Okay. That's what it's going to be about. This isn't just software. It's the menu at the diner. It's the buttons on the dashboard of a car. It's the variety of choices parents are offered of which date summer camp starts or ends. Anything where a lot of hard work can be slightly improved simply by adding an innocuous option. At one point, Yahoo had 183 links on their homepage. Google, which had 2, ultimately grabbed all of their search traffic. The app on my phone can now open the trunk of my car if I press enough buttons. Features are useful. That's why we call them features. And yes, serving the underserved and the unseen is important, but creep cannot continue forever. At some point, there's systems bankruptcy, and the cycle begins again, meaning a new system. While we might, meaning like Yahoo went from 0 before it started to 183 links, and then boom, Google was formed. Simple, okay? So you get too many features and the thing collapses because it becomes too complex. And people choose the easier one, the law of parsimony. While we might not easily say no to a new feature, we can be smart and proactive when it comes time to clear the slate, and start over. Okay, cool. Another good one from Seth Godin. Another little breadcrumb out there. Cool. So that's like 4 today. And with that, we're at 1626. So we're going to say bingo, bango, bongo. Point to the thing over here over my left shoulder. Hard for you to read, but it says yesterday was the only easy day. Yesterday was the only easy day. Navy SEAL maxim, this would be a good habit to incorporate into your life. An attitude that yesterday was the only easy day, I'm going to do more today. I'm not going to say, oh, I really worked hard. I need to do nothing. I need to slide back down to who I was. No. Yesterday was the only easy day. Adopt that as a good positive habit. And partially to do that, you need to get comfortable being uncomfortable. Uncomfortable is a state that most people avoid. They get in the car, first thing they do, move the seat back so they are comfortable. No, enjoy being uncomfortable. I intentionally have my seat in an uncomfortable position when I drive to remind me and keep me used to it. I don't mind not having the air conditioner on 0 degrees or 52 or 68 degrees. I like being uncomfortable. It's my natural state. If your habit is to always be comfortable, whenever you get in an uncomfortable situation, what are you going to do? Right, you're going to try to make it comfortable while the other people are just going to pass you by because it doesn't matter to them. Or you're adjusting the seat and the guy behind you is complaining or feeling like, damn it, now I don't have any leg room. This selfish son of a bitch in front of me. The guy who doesn't do it, who moves their seat forward, the person behind him thinks, wow, cool. I like this guy. This is cool. Okay, get comfortable being uncomfortable. And to do that, you need to program your RAS to embrace the suck. As Diana would say, enjoy the suck. Yes, it sucks being uncomfortable. Embrace it. Cool. Also, don't compare yourself to other people. Compare yourself to who you were yesterday. And lastly, most importantly, be more a samurai. So we've gone to 19 minutes. I'm going to hit end stream, end.